who have loved ones no longer with them from Pearl Harbor. We do a roll call of members who were part of the original Liberty Bell Chapter Number 1 Pearl Harbor Association out of Philadelphia. Rabbi Abraham, Jim Donahue, and State Representative Mert will read these names. Thank you.
James Cummings, Schofield Barracks. Cornelius Martens, USS Castor. Dominique Spaziano, Schofield Barracks. Peter Dolan, USS Tennessee. George Calhoun, Fort Ruger. Paul Puskar, Schofield Barracks. Dale Lyons, Ford Island. Charles Kovacs, Schofield Barracks. William O'Toole, Schofield Barracks. Dorothy Bogdan, USS Solace. Joseph Zimmerman, USS Tucker. John Kevin, Naval Hospital. William Tench, Hickam Field. Raymond Genetti, Schofield Barracks. Floyd Murray, Fort Shafter. Henry Gregory, Schofield Barracks. John Durchek, USS Reed. Vincent Massey, USS Pennsylvania. James Madden, USS Utah. Grace Lally, USS Solace. James Sweeney, USS Solace. Joseph Hudrick, Wheeler Field. Harold Johnson, USS Detroit. Werner Ronner, Schofield Barracks. Wesley Thompson, USS Whitney. Elmer Rauchan, USS Honolulu. John Shields, USS Mugford. Leon Solomon, Schofield Barracks. Felix Borowski, Wheeler Field. William Wheatley, USS Farragut. Glenn Plank, USS Cassin. Raymond Reed, Schofield Barracks. Louis Mites, USS St. Louis. Robert Saloff, USS Phoenix. David St. John, USS Ontario. Joseph Couture, Schofield Barracks. George King, Schofield Barracks. Charles Heilman, USS Case. Joseph Dionisio, Schofield Barracks. William Fisher, Schofield Barracks. Joseph Chertik, Schofield Barracks. Thomas Rabig, Schofield Barracks. Patrick McGarvey, Hickam Field. Francis Rosenberg, Fort Shafter. Charles Thompson, USS Sumner. John McCormick, U.S. Navy Mobile Hospital No. 2. George Biggs, Wheeler Field. Chester Shatansky, Schofield Barracks. James Ashcraft, Hickam Field. Cleo Blanchard, Wheeler Field. Raymond Minger, Ford Island. Peter Elmer, USS Honolulu. Richard Lovenstein, Wheeler Field. Alexander Sherman, USS New Orleans. Albert Rice, Schofield Barracks.
Thomas Kingsley, USS Phoenix. Albert Clance, Schofield Barracks. James Campbell, Wheeler Field. Charles Hardy, USS Nevada. Neil Gertie, Camp Malakoy. Antonio Comparatore, Schofield Barracks. Francis Reese, USS Curtis. William Henk, Hickman Field. George Durford, USS St. Louis. William Welch, Fort Shafter. Paul Reisig, USS Pyro. Earl Jones, Schofield Barracks. Ted Kamen, Hickam Field. Robert Gable, Schofield Barracks. Michael Galville, USS Dale. Lawrence Hubert, USS Tennessee. Joel Backner, USS California. Getto Di Simone, Schofield Barracks. Keith Milliken, USS Phoenix. Joseph Wizakowski, Fort Desry. George Mengel, Wheeler Field. George Roth, USS Argonne. Edgar Washington, Hickman Field. Henry Grin, USS St. Louis. Charles McCullough, Schofield Barracks. Charles Appleton, Hickman Field. Richard Wallen, USS Antares. Roger Lowry, USS Phoenix. John Amendola, Schofield Barracks. Fred Cummings, USS Phoenix. John Wytunick, Hickman Field. Francis Pearl, Schofield Barracks. William Waddell, Schofield Barracks. John McNeil, USS Reed. John Morgan, USS Phoenix. Ralph Federick, Wheeler Field. Thomas Sanford, USS Detroit. Theodore Fallon, Marine Barracks, Pearl Harbor. Walter Sebold, Hickman Field. Robert Train, USS Honolulu. Kenneth Herndon, USS Nevada. Frank Malnick, USS Ralph Talbot. Anthony Manco, Fort Shafter. Herman Diesel, Pickens Field.
Paul Dovey, USS West Virginia. William Elmer, Fort Kamakea. Robert Viteri, USS Dobbins. Reed Burks, Pearl Harbor. Robert Snyder, USS Detroit. Vincent Bonina, Hickam Field. James Barnes, Schofield Barracks. Dominic Gentili, Marine Barracks, Pearl Harbor. John Kelly, USS Sacramento. Walter Marshkowitz, USS Whitney. Linus Babineau, USS Rigel. Charles Calkins, USS Elohim. Thomas Wendt, USS Rigel. Edward Guarino, USS Maryland. Frank Marshall, Schofield Barracks. Thomas Gill, USS Honolulu. Walter Sobesiak, Hickam Field. James Harrison, Ford Island. Stephen Jordan, USS Dewey. Donald S. Kryson, USS Maryland. William Snow, USS Cummings. Jasper Forbes, USS Cunningham. Paul Brown, USS Shaw. William Brown, Bellows Field. Harvey Volk, USS Vesta. Al Marks, USS Dobbins. Irv Gerben, Kanoa Bay. Paul Moyer, Schofield Barracks. Ralph Carter, Schofield Barracks. John McElroy, USS Helms. Curry Kimmy, Fort Kamehameha. J. Smith, USS Phoenix. Ralph Carter, Schofield Barracks. George Smith, USS Ash. Roland Hoffley, USS Argonne. Robert Martin, Hickam Field. Honorary members: Harry Fash, Philip Antoniello, Edward Miller, Catherine Horansky, Marie Gregory, and Robert Mashler.